This is the only thing I got during Black Friday, only because my mum and I went to IKEA because it was her birthday and she wanted to go to IKEA, and they had these. I'll show you a picture. They had like literally a mountain of these, and my sister wanted one, and we done some Christmas shopping for our little cousins. We hadn't found anything for the toddler, and then my mum was like, I think this would be perfect. So we got one for her, one for my sister, and then I got one for myself, and one for my brother, and then a spare one for someone else who we will decide later who might want one. And it's just this giant shark. And now each of my siblings, we're all in our 20s, by the way, we all have this little shark. And then our 3-year-old cousin will get hers on Christmas. And I love them. Yeah, it just makes me happy. My sister named hers Henry, but I don't think they look like a Henry. Anyway, that is all. Just this long ass interlude to show you my shark. Back to reading, I promise. What's better, being cold inside or being cold outside? I'm gonna say being cold outside. It's actually meant to be this temperature. Hi. 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 You're so cute. You're so cute. Hi. 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 Bye. Bye. I have this bag of duck food from my freezer. It's just frozen peas and oats and sweet corn. And I have some, there's some ducks, so I'm gonna feed them. There they are. There we go. It's hard to throw with this, holding this stuff. Yay. A couple of months ago, I got a new part-time job working at my local library. Um, and honestly, it's the stuff dreams are made of. I'm loving it so much. And even though I'm still on my book buying ban, I have been allowing myself to borrow more books than I usually would, just because I'm around them more, and I'm reading a lot more just by virtue of now being at the library more. So I wanted to show you some of the books that I picked up recently that I'm probably going to read over the next few weeks. I was reading this one this morning already. It's The Decagon House Murders. Imagine like an Agatha Christie novel, but it's set in Japan. It follows a group of students who are part of a literary society at their university who visit a house where a murder took place and one of them ends up dead. um, I'm loving it so far. It's so interesting. I think I'm going to take this one home with me over Christmas. And then I actually don't know much about this. It's Pizza Girl. Who's it by? Jean Kyung? I don't know actually. Jean Kyung Fraser. I don't know why I couldn't read it when it was written like that. All I know is that it's about a pizza delivery girl who becomes obsessed with a woman she delivers to. I think this will be fun. We'll see. It's quite short as well. So this will be nice for when I'm back in January to kind of kickstart reading. Elizabeth Acevedo is one of my favorite authors ever. With the Fire on High is such a good book. One of my favorite, not just YA novels, but one of my favorite novels, full stop. When I was in London earlier this year, she was doing an event at Waterstones and I couldn't go and I was really sad about that. But I finally got my hands on Family Lore, which I believe is about a matriarch who decides to have like her own living wake, and it's all about her family. And I feel like there's some magical realism in here. Honestly, not sure. I kind of like going into books blind, if you can't tell. So this one I'm excited for as well. What else? Oh yes, Little Prisons by Ilona Bannister. I actually picked this up when I was working. The library was so quiet and there was nothing to do. And this had caught my eye when I was reshelving, so I just picked it up and started reading it. And so far, so interesting. It follows 4 women, I believe, in the same high-rise building who slowly let each other into their lives. Yeah, good book so far. Wahala by Nikki May was recommended to me by one of my colleagues. That is all I know about it, is that it follows a group of biracial Nigerian women. When an old friend moves to town, their lives sort of get upheaved. Oh my goodness. Their lives experience some upheaval when an old friend moves to town. So this I'm intrigued by. But yeah, this was just recommended to me by someone that I work with, so I picked it up. And then this, I think I probably will take home. Well, I definitely will take home for Christmas, just because it's the only Christmassy book on this list, and it is The Christmas Appeal by Janice Hallett. I know that she writes crime fiction and she writes a series, and I think she has a book called The Appeal. I've not read anything by her before. I'm fairly certain this is part of a series. Again, a customer returned this to work the other day and was like, oh, this is really good. And I was like, okay, no one else has it reserved, so I picked it up for myself, and I think I'll take this one home with me for Christmas. I skimmed the first few pages to see if I liked the writing style, and I think I did. So I think even though I'm fairly certain it's part of a series, I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm reading or planning on reading at the moment. I am going home for Christmas in a couple of days, so I probably will pack some more books. We'll see. I'm just taking a backpack because my mum took my suitcase home with her the other day, so I'm just taking a little backpack, so whatever I can fit in there. We'll see. But yeah, that's that's what I'm reading. Look at that sky. It's so nice. It's so pretty. just got the email that my film has been developed, so I'm gonna pay and have a look at my pictures. I'm so excited. I get my film developed maybe every 6 months because I don't shoot a lot of film. So it's always really exciting. Feels like Christmas a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna pay. Your photos have been delivered. It's a Dropbox link, and then they mail me back my negatives. I'm gonna look at them on my phone. I'm obviously gonna download them onto my computer, but I'm gonna look at them on my phone. This is probably, maybe the last time I got film developed was last year, actually, because I ain't had no money. So it was 5 rolls that I sent off. Yeah, I think this is the first time in the whole year that I've had film developed. Why is my internet so slow? Oh my gosh. This is last summer, because this was when, oh no, this is this summer, Belfast. When I went to Belfast with my sister and my mom. These are so nice. And then there are some from last summer as well. I was like, this looks like a mix. There's some from last summer when my cousin came over. There's some from this year when my brother had his art exhibit. Oh, they're so cute as well. There's some for my birthday. I don't always feel beautiful, but I think I look banging on film. Like, oh, my friends are so pretty. My friends are gorgeous. And I was testing an old camera that I got at the charity shop. And so I put black and white film in just to see if it works, because that way I could tell that those pictures definitely came from that camera. And the camera clearly works. I'm just not a good photographer with a manual camera. But it works. So now I know I'm going to practice on it using film. Oh, they're so nice. You're so close to my face. Let's go to work. Scotland has decided to show out today. We've had sun and wind and horizontal rain all in like 15 minutes. I just stepped in a puddle.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, my back is just